I made the famous Nigerian Designer Stew. It is amazing. Keep watching ahead to see my family's reaction. Hello guys, how is it going? It's your girl Claudie, and today we are going to be making some Ofada sauce, or should I say Ofada stew. This is a Nigerian delicacy. It is so good. They usually call it designer stew made with peppers. If you're new here, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and you're gonna love everything here. Right here I have all the ingredients. I have some onion, some chili, Scotch bonnets, some bell peppers. So I'm going to start by slicing these. For the onions, I am using that two medium size. I will be chopping half of them just to like saute from the beginning of cooking, and the rest I will be blending with the peppers with my food processor. So I will just slice half of these, set aside for the rest of the onion, and the bell peppers I'll slice them and get ready to process. At this point, when you process, it's not supposed to be 100% smooth, all right? It's supposed to be coarse and rough like looking. This is one important point you have to remember. So this is how it's supposed to be. It's looking good. Now I will use a strainer and turn it in because we'll have to strain some of that water from there. So I'm going to repeat the process with the next batch of peppers. So guys, in this recipe you can adjust the spiciness according to your own spicy level. All right, so I'm just going to pour this other one inside there, then strain. When you're straining, you're not straining like squeezing all of the water. Okay, leave a little bit of water there so it can be used to cook the delicious stew with. When I actually made this stew, guys, the flavor was so good. This isn't my first time of trying the Ofada sauce. I have my Nigerian friends that have been making it for me, and one of my friends showed me how to make the delicacy. So I made it like twice, but I did not make it for my family. I made it for myself. So today I decided to make it for my family to see how they're gonna react to it. So right now in the pot, I just added in some palm oil. I'm gonna cover and let it bleach. When it bleaches, I take it out of the house because I don't want my kids coughing all over. I take it outside and let it cool, and I bring it back and I'll saute my chopped onion in there. This is gonna saute for about a minute. Then the next ingredient to come in is going to be our locust beans. Nigerians call it iru. So bring me your locust beans. I'll use about 3 tablespoons of that. Add the locust beans in there and let it saute for like half a minute. Then bring in those bell pepper mix. Guys, this recipe, you don't need a lot of ingredients, all right? For the locust beans, if you're in Cameroon, I don't really know where you can get this, but just ask in the market. They will definitely have it. But if you're out of Cameroon in diaspora, many people have this in the African grocery stores. They always have this, or they should carry this, mostly those Nigerian grocery stores. And here I'm just going to saute my bell peppers inside, just let it cook. So the rest of the ingredients are gonna come in at this moment. Right here I have some crayfish, some salt with some seasoning powder. You can use some bouillon powder or bouillon cubes just to make it taste. This recipe doesn't need a lot of recipes, just few recipes. The most important ingredient here are the peppers and that iru. For my protein, I'll be using some smoked meat. I have some tripe, some beef intestine. I have some smoked chicken too. You can use any protein of your choice. Okay, so our bell peppers, it has been fully cooked at this point. I'll just bring in my beef. Some people like to make the beef at the beginning, like to fry it inside of bleached oil, but I don't like frying my beef. Like if you've taken note of most of my recipes, I don't really like frying my beef inside the oil. I mostly air fry all the time. So now I just added that inside my soup. It's looking so good. So guys, one important thing is if your food is drying off, you can add water. All right, doesn't mean that it must be dried out. So my boiled egg comes in. I'll be using 4 boiled egg. Yes guys, boiled egg, just put it in there. I know we Cameroonians, we are not used to making food and putting boiled egg inside, maybe stew or whatsoever. We are not used to putting boiled egg inside, but trust me guys, you have to try this recipe guys. We must not like stick to only our own recipes. Try other recipes guys. When I tried this Nigerian soup, oh my goodness, it was so good. I will be serving this with some rice. You see that this is my rice I will be using, a delicious one, perfectly cooked, tender. Let us check on our Ofada sauce. Look at that, it has been fully cooked. I just turned off the heat right now. I just turned off the heat. Oh my goodness, that locust beans, the flavor is amazing. You should definitely try this. All right, it is so good, and don't be scared. You can make it spicy and you cannot make it spicy. If you don't like spicy food, maybe you can skip the spicy or hot peppers. When I made this meal, I actually called for my husband to come try it out. When he saw the eggs inside, he was like, this is not a Cameroonian dish. It's either a Ghanaian recipe or Nigerian, because he knows many Ghanaians put eggs inside their food. I was like, no, it's a Nigerian dish. And try it out. He said, first, the flavor, like first the flavor is different. He has never like come across that kind of a flavor before, but he loved it. He loved the meal. He enjoyed it so much. So thank you my Nigerian friends for introducing this soup to me. And to you out there, you know I always bring the best. If something is not good, I will not show it to you guys. So try this recipe and let me know. Stay safe. Bye bye.